We spend so much time auditing our careers, our bank accounts, but when was the last time you really, truly performed an audit on your heart? Today, we're going to get real and ask a pretty tough question. Are you actually in love, or are you just bonded by trauma? Are your relationships a launch pad for growth, or are they keeping you stuck in a loop of past pain? Think about it, right? We apply all this rigorous analysis to our professional lives and our money, so it just makes sense to bring that same level of intention to our connections. And this isn't about blaming anyone, it's all about gaining some much-needed clarity. So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll break down the huge difference between a soulmate and a woundmate. Then, I'll walk you through how to run your own relationship audit, and yep, we're going to apply that to your friendships too. And finally, we'll talk about making that powerful choice to put your own growth first.
All right, let's dive right into the heart of it. According to relationship experts, the foundation of your connection is everything. So the real question is your relationship built on a solid platform of mutual growth, or is it kind of rooted in shared pain? Okay, this is such a crucial distinction. A wound-mate connection, wow, it can feel so intense, so familiar. It's really easy to mistake it for some kind of deep soul tie. But a lot of the time, that familiarity is actually coming from a shared trauma, not from a genuinely healthy place. A soulmate, on the other hand, is someone who is your biggest cheerleader. They champion your growth and help you become the most authentic version of yourself. Let's just zoom in on this wound-mate idea for a second. This is a bond that's really forged in the fire of shared pain. And it's not the shared experience itself that's the problem, but the dynamic it creates. It can become this feedback loop of old hurts that literally keeps you from ever moving forward.
Now, a soulmate, that's a completely different story. They are a true partner in your personal evolution. And hey, this is not just about romance. This could be a friend, a family member. They create this safe, judgment-free space where you can just be yourself, which fuels your natural drive to learn and grow.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? A great career is awesome. It's one piece of the puzzle. But true, lasting success, that's built on a foundation of relationships that help you become more resilient and grow as a person.
Okay, so that's the theory. But how do you actually figure out which kind of dynamic you're in? Well, it's time to get practical. We're going to do a simple 3-step relationship audit. These 3 steps are the core of the whole audit. They're designed to help you look past all the surface-level feelings and really understand the true substance of your connection. Step 1. I want you to take a really honest look at your conversations. Are they forward-looking? Are you talking about your dreams, your goals, your plans? Or do you find that you mostly just bond over complaints and what's going wrong, kind of keeping you both stuck in negativity?
You have to get past the small talk. Asking deeper questions like these, it's not just about having a better chat. It's like a little stress test for the foundation of your relationship. The answers you get, or honestly, even just the willingness to talk about these things, can tell you so much.
All right, next up is the authenticity test. In this relationship, do you feel like you're seen for who you really, truly are? Or are you constantly editing yourself, trying to be more agreeable or less extra? That's what's known as a likability trap, and it's a huge red flag that you just don't feel safe enough to be yourself. And finally, please don't be afraid to seek support. Look, if this whole audit process stirs up some complicated, confusing, kind of zigzaggy emotions, that's okay. It's actually a signal to dig a little deeper. You don't have to figure this out alone. There are amazing online resources that can offer professional guidance and help you get some clarity.
And it is so important to remember that this audit is not just for romantic partners. The quality of your friendships has a massive impact on your overall well-being and your success in life.
You've probably heard the term soft skills thrown around at work, right? Well, it turns out managing your personal relationships is one of the most critical soft skills you can have for a happy life. It's about way more than just getting along. It's about consciously building a healthy, supportive, social ecosystem for yourself. In fact, a lot of experts now include relationship management as one of the 12 essential soft skills for success. So this isn't just some nice-to-have bonus. It's a core competency for building a really resilient and fulfilling life. And, nourishing these connections doesn't have to be expensive or totally exhausting. Take a look at your friendships. Are they built around fancy dinners and costly activities, or are they built on genuine care? Sometimes, the most meaningful connections are nurtured through just a simple text message or a shared, quiet hobby. Okay, let's tie this all together. At the end of the day, the goal here is to transform your relationships from something that might be draining your energy into a powerful source of your strength and resilience.
Doing this kind of inner work, it's a true act of what we call modern ambition. It's about defining success on your own terms. And the best part is, you are not doing this alone. You're part of a massive global movement of women who are intentionally designing lives that feel good on the inside, not just ones that look good on the outside.
So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. What is the one quality you value most in a growth-oriented soulmate? Is it curiosity, maybe compassion, accountability? Take a moment and really think about what truly deeply nourishes you. Thank you so much for joining me.